After 6 weeks of testimony and media frenzy, the trial of Casey Anthony is over. Yesterday, jurors found her not guilty of killing her 2-year-old daughter, Kaylee. For some, the verdict was just as shocking as the bizarre day-to-day proceedings. So how did jurors arrive at this controversial verdict? Attorney Steve Allen with Hodes Pessin & Katz joins us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Patrice.
Oh, the reaction to this verdict was kind of crazy, but prosecutors just weren't able to prove their case beyond the reasonable doubt.
Well, that's right. Jurors are take their job very, very seriously. And they were presented not with what they would say over the dinner table, but what would they conclude beyond a reasonable doubt. And the evidence, frankly, was just deficient on the question of how did Kaylee die. And the defense hammered away at that issue from the beginning. Now, of course, the one issue that I thought was going to be problematic for the defense was her unusual behavior for 30 days, as explaining why she didn't report it as being some acknowledgement of guilt. But what the defense did is they provided a picture of such a dysfunctional family and dysfunctional people, including Casey, that it became almost understandable why she did not report the missing, that her daughter was missing.
And that's what it seems like, you know, just the fact that she's an unfit, crazy mother from what she was doing during those 30 days doesn't prove that she killed a child and disposed of the body.
Well, absolutely.
So. And
there was no evidence as to how it happened. The state's evidence, the smell evidence, which has never been accepted and frankly is fantasy type evidence.
But some of that seemed like really strong circumstantial evidence, though, but I mean, it makes you think.
It's
something
strong
happened.
Circumstantial evidence if you can put weight on it.
Yeah.
But the issue of smell, there really was no evidence of decomposition in the trunk. But the most crucial piece of evidence to the defense, in my judgment, was the mistress's testimony at the end of the trial. Because George had no reason to lie to her in the moment at home. When he says to her, it was an accident that got out of control.
Okay, just really quickly, she's going to be sentenced for lying to the police tomorrow. Does she walk out of there free, or is she going to jail for some of that?
I would expect she'll get time served. She can only be sentenced up to 4 years. She's already served 3. With good time, she'd be out anyway, even if she got to 4. Casey should be out within days, if not tomorrow.
All right, Steve Allen, very interesting. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Well, now let's turn over to Megan, who has more local news headlines. Good morning, Megan.